I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it the best way I know how. MRB needs some help. And
oh yeah, I agree.
This is getting, I mean.
Oh, she live?
No, somebody sent me a link to her new blog that she's doing.
Oh.
And it is ridiculous. I mean, it is literally ridiculous. The things that.
Well, MRB is a good example of a dead channel, right? She's got 40,000 subs. And if she's just doing a normal live talking about fucking decoupage, she's got 100 people in there, 40,000 subs. So she got a lot of subs, obviously, with the Chris Watts thing. And they didn't stick about. She can get 300, 400 if she's attacking somebody.
Well, that's what I've been saying. And that's what she's been saying, is that I have to use her name to get views. I don't have to use anybody's name to get views.
No, I've seen you do karaoke and you've got 700 people in here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to do anything to get views. I never have. And this channel has 9,000. I just hit 9,000 subs, and she has 40,000, and she can't even get 5% of her viewership to watch her stuff. There's a problem.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When she fucking lost her mind a couple of weeks ago, I was amazed at the amount of people that reached out to me that don't like her. I was shocked. I didn't realize, how many people are wary of her. And then the stories I got told about, like what she did to Sally Ann. I'd never heard about that.
Well, the night that she, not baby, I love you. The night that she, or the morning, I should say, that she went live, clutching her son's picture and screaming and saying that I talked about her deceased son. The reason, in my personal opinion, that she did that is because a lot of the ex-Ramblers had come on my panel that night and were talking about her and talking about their experiences over there. And more of them were supposed to come back the next night. Well, after that, she lost her shit and did those videos and claimed that I talked about her son, and it was just insanity from then on out. And so then they decided, we better just lay low for a little while. And I hate it because, God rest her soul, Dreaming had come up on panel, and she passed away before we were able to do another panel. So that she could speak her piece about MRB. But
was that a shock? Was she ill, Natasha?
Yeah, it was a shock. But she was one of the ones that MRB did the dirtiest, and I hate that she didn't have any kind of closure or peace about the situation before she passed. Dreaming, I didn't know her very long, but I will say that she was a very, very nice and giving person.
Yeah.
I did call it as I see it. Thank you.
Was she young, Natasha?
No, she was older, but not,
Yeah.
old. And MRB made fun of her because her house burned and she got burned extensively. And MRB said that she lied and she didn't really happen. And then she said it was her fault that she burned because she blew herself up with a cigarette. I mean, it was just a mess. She was really, really, really bad about it.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil to talk. But she's the one who says, "Oh my God, hypocrisy." Yeah. So it's okay to talk about that lady who passed away.
Yeah, it's bad. It was really bad. But I wanted to read this because this is a comment. This is the real MRB right here. She left a comment and she's talking about her new blog that she's making. And it says, she and her friends that love to lie about my life and now put my kids at risk are getting their own blog series. Heather, how's the racing going? Now see, she's doxing. And when she said, Heather, how's the racing going? She's talking about Heather's son because he races. So she's threatening these former members in this comment. Then she says, Ivy, how are things up your way? J. May, since you like to talk about marriages, I have a lot on yours. Karen Jim, can we talk about you since you love talking about me? I have a special section for you, Mrs. Roper. Lauren in New York, your emails to me over a year ago told me you don't like being a mean girl. What happened? Jody, you have your own section too. It helps me out and helps me kill two birds with one stone. Showcasing all your defamatory comments and the way you were trying to damage my reputation with your lies, damage my brand, because all of you put together have never had success, and the stalking you were doing, including stalking my family. Enjoy, and remember, truecrimechat.org is the blog. Well, let me read you the blog, because this is what it says, and I literally wanted to puke. It says, new original true crime blog series, coming soon. Well, this new series has been a long time coming. For the last 3+ years, I have been stalked, swatted, defamed, and harassed due to my popular true crime YouTube channel. I have been the target of many unhinged individuals, including an imposter from the UK who posed as a criminal profiler. During the last several years, the attacks grew so bad, someone called a SWAT in on my family that almost got us all killed. I have PTSD from the intense fear and anguish as I thought we were the victims of a home invasion. I am going to release all the details and tell you about all the players who feel safe hiding behind their YouTube screen names. Do you know the woman who is posing as a Texas psychologist, diagnosed me and said I do not have PTSD? I was not aware that a licensed psychologist from Texas can practice online without ever speaking to a person to make a medical diagnosis. You might be surprised to know that many of my attackers are mothers, and for whatever reason, we will go into all of them, they are miserable with their lives, and so they want to try and destroy my character, reputation, and career. They have gone onto YouTube in the comment sections and given out names and addresses of myself and my family members, which was done to cause harm. These people parade around as professionals, as the criminal profiler did, and we even have a fake psychologist named Karen. Yes, it's her real name, and she lives in Texas. She's been lying about me and harassing me for over 3 years. She is very jealous and vindictive because her life is miserable. I'll tell you about Heather, who portrays herself as a Christian Southern woman, Michelle in upstate New York, Trisha, who runs a Christmas light show in Texas, Lauren, who lives in New York City, Janet, who lives in Oregon and is one of my biggest attackers. She is the one who put all of my child's personal info out there. Time to shine a spotlight on these demons. Let's see how they like their 15 minutes of fame. They have been crying out for my attention. Well, I don't think they're going to like it.
So,
So
so
basically, she's carrying on the behavior that she has tried to keep behind the scenes over to this blog because she doesn't want it to be on her channel.
yeah, well, she can't ever talk about being doxxed ever again because she just talks about 5 different people.
She doxes herself. It's all over her channel. I mean, if you pull up Mommy Ramblings blog on Google, her name pops up immediately.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen that. And what about that? What about that database shit?
Oh, you mean that spread?
Oh, and I've got the entire chat stream on a spreadsheet. Oh, and I've got the entire chat stream on a spreadsheet.
You mean the spreadsheets that she has?
Yeah, that's
unbelievable.
Weird. That's wrong. That's just weird, Karen.
She's crazy. I'm telling you, I know I say that a lot, but she is seriously batshit crazy.
You need to get over yourself, honey.
For anybody to think that because we were talking about gussets the other night, which is the freaking crotch of underwear, for anybody to think that because I made a PayPal fund that said FILL, fill the gusset, to go live and say that we were trying to have it raise money for her to be sexually assaulted and that gusset meant her private parts, you can't.
No.
Who even comes up with this shit?
Yeah, she thinks everything's about her, though. She thinks everything's about her. And most of the time, nobody's thinking about her.
I literally forgot she existed when I was, dealing with everything with my aunt. I didn't talk about her for 3 weeks. And then she went live and played the video when I went on her channel that night.
That's right, out the blue. Yeah.
Yes, for absolutely zero reason other than because she had no views. Her views sucked.
Mm-hmm.
And she needed some whatever.
No, she thinks that she's got this army behind her. She doesn't. You don't. You thought by saying unsubscribe to me, I actually gained subscribers. When she said that. I mean,
I'm telling you, I have had so many people, so many people reach out to me. Jonathan Holmes, I assure you, she's not going to lose half her subs.
Jonathan, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want part of the drama no more. So if people are better leaving. If they're only with me to see me fight with somebody, whether it's Natasha or anybody else, they're better leaving because I'm not doing it no more. So what can you do? I got to be who I am, Jonathan. I can't pretend just for subscribers.
Well, the problem is, and I said this today as well, subscribers are a lot of the problem.
You don't make money from subscribers, Jonathan. You make
it's not even that, but I'm talking about subscribers who run channel to channel and tales and say this and say that and try to tell one something and then go to another one and tell something. Listen, if you I don't care who you watch, but if you go to a channel that talks shit about me and you participate in that chat, stay there.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want anybody on my channel, and I don't give a shit if somebody says, "Well, I'm a grown ass person. I'm gonna go where I want to go." Blah blah blah. Well, that's all right. Guess what? I'm a grown ass person too, and this is my channel.
Exactly. And you can't please. I spent 3 years trying to please everybody. Got me fucking nowhere. Nowhere. You gotta stick true to yourself.
I have no desire to please other people. I'm telling you right now because you can't. And I am completely sick of these people who say, "Oh well, I like this one and I like that one, and ain't nobody gonna tell me where to go." Well, guess what? I'm not telling you where to go, but I'm telling you ain't gonna be here. And if I see you, if somebody sends me a screenshot of you in a chat that is talking shit about me, you're gonna be blocked here. I don't give a shit who you are, and I don't care what excuse you use. I have zero desire to deal with two-faced people.
You got to understand that, guys, that it's so hard to see, somebody sit and say they support you when you've seen them sit while somebody's been ripping you to bits. It's so hard. Well, I've never seen you do true crime, Natasha, right? But I've heard a lot of people say, oh, she just does this and does that. She's not good at true crime, blah, blah, blah. What I'm going to say is, whatever any of you say, Natasha's got that thing that make people watch. She's got that. She's entertaining. She is entertaining. I watch. Listen, I might have been talking about you, but I was sure watching you. Sure entertaining. and that's just the truth. You think I was sitting watching Mommy Ramblings? Was I fucked? Unless I was ready to go for a sleep. Yeah,
oh my god.
And unfortunately, when you are entertaining and when you do have that thing that makes people watch, people are jealous, and that's just a fact.
Well, the thing about it, and they all say that because of the Gabby Petito case, and that was the first case that I ever played the news because the shit was happening right then.
Is that not what they all do? I mean,
that's so did MERB. She pretended to be talking to Brian Enton. I mean, give me a break.
We're gonna move on now, Brian. Okay.
So for tonight. All of these developments I'm putting together for News Nation.
But they're saying I gotta move on now, okay?
A lot of time to everything that's happened today.
I know.
I'm trying.
And that's another thing I've said about you, which I never found one bit of proof. That you spoke about Shanann and whatnot.
Oh, no. I have never. And everybody that's in here that has been with me through the Watts case knows I have never spoken negatively about Shanann or those babies. And I do not allow any victim bashing on my true crime channel or in here. Anybody that starts it gets immediately booted. I do not allow anybody to talk negatively of the dead, ever.
Just one of those things that gets said and then people run with it till the end of time with no proof.
And that's what I'm saying. If there was proof of that, it would be everywhere too.
Of course it would.
Jessica Lynn did it, and it's been played. Do you not think there's many people and as many channels that are out there about me? If it was real, they wouldn't have it and have a video or 5,000 about it?
Of course they would.
Exactly. And that all started with MERB. She's the one that started that crap. I've never said anything about Shanann, ever.
Is it true she's friends with one of those guys?
She's friends with Shanann's mother.
Ah, okay.
Shanann's mother is actually a mod on her channel. That's how she grew her channel, by being friends with Shanann's mother.
No way, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, that's how she did it. Sandy's over there, she's a mod.
Well, then that explains the views on the Chris Watts case.
Yep.
Oh dear, MERB.
Yep.
Yeah, something I write with her. I gotta say, I don't care what anybody thinks. And that's my own opinion from what I've seen and what she did to me.
Well, she has definitely profited from the rechecks, and they have been on her panel. They have done, you know, a lot. And it just, I don't know if she has them snowed or what, but yeah.